Hey, check it out. You're smoking with your boy JoeThunder. This podcast brought to you by bgood dispensary, our official sponsor. Bringing you the latest and greatest in hip-hop and the arts and cannabis culture. With co-host Elvis Freshleee and DJ Cyn. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JoeThunder back once again with another episode of the Smoking with JoeThunder podcast. I got my good homie Elvis Freshleee in the building.
Yo, what it do?
Can I get a one home?
One home.
DJ Cyn, a.k.a. Cynthia in the house.
Oh, hey.
What
How you
up,
doing?
Cyn?
Hey.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Making moves.
What's going on? We got another
Making
banger
moves.
for you, man. You got another
Oh,
banger.
yo,
I don't
it's
even
going
know,
down
man.
today.
Well, I don't even know how this shit happened. I thought it was one way, and it was a whole different other way. And it happened.
Right.
And we got like an amazing guest for me, man. He's from the mean streets of Los Angeles. He's an encyclopedia himself, a dictionary himself, man. He got bars for days. I mean,
Bro,
he's doing his
talent.
show tonight.
For sure.
I mean, he's definitely on his way. He's been on the internet making all kinds of moves. We got AFRO in the building. What's going down?
JoeThunder, what's going down?
Chilling, man. Thank you for coming, man. We
Yeah.
really appreciate you coming, man. You know, how you
No
doing?
No problem. I'm feeling good, man.
I know you ain't even been in town that long, bro, but how you liking it so far? I mean, you got some good weed, right?
Yes, sir. I'm blazed
Hey,
right now as we speak.
that
Literally
bgood
just got
weed.
here. You just pulled in.
Yeah, I
Just
just
pulled
pulled
in.
up I just pulled up to Colorado like a good, I don't know, 2-3 hours ago maybe.
Where were you coming
Yeah.
from?
We drove from Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh,
The
shit.
10-hour drive.
You rocked there last night, right?
Yeah.
What time did y'all end up leaving Omaha?
6:30 in the morning.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So y'all stood the night. Y'all just chucked it all day, right?
Yeah. Well, we finished the show early, then we went to the hotel, got a couple hours of sleep, and then boop, right back on the road. So.
Oh, yeah. That's tight. So it's funny kind of how this happened because the other day I was at Will Park, you know, RIP, the homie Fever, shout out. We were at Will Park with the homies, and the homie Casper was like, you know, Afro's coming with RAs. Like, you going to the show? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the show with the homie. And it was like, he's like, well, why don't you want me to hit him up to see if he'll do the podcast? So I'm thinking like he knows you, and he's like, he hits you up. He's like, it's Sunday. He's like, there ain't shit going on. He's probably on the bus. You know what I mean? He'll probably reply. And like, I'm not thinking anything about. I'm thinking, all right, this is his homie. You know, he's hooking some shit up. Da 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 da. So you reply to him like within like about 30 minutes, and you're like, yeah, I'd be down to do the podcast. So we start kind of, you know, shooting back and forth. And then, like I said, we get here today. And I'm thinking like, you know, y'all are brothers from another mother type shit. You know what I mean? Know somewhere down the block. And Casper filled me in and was like, hey, I just hit him up on Instagram.
Never met this dude before. Just hit him up in the DMs, and he was nice enough to reply.
Right. So he just literally hit up
Super
Afro in the
dope.
DM, said, hey, my homie has a podcast. Would you be down to do it? They're down to hook you up with some good weed. And you replied yes, and like I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, no problem.
That's
No
dope.
problem.
We
I
really appreciate it.
Hats
Thanks
off
for
to you,
being
bro.
here.
You know what I mean? Thank you for coming
That's
here for that
dope.
because
Responding
that's
to
not
fans.
most people do that shit. You know what I mean?
Handling it.
And we
really
appreciate you.
it, man. For
It's
real.
cool with me
That's
too because most of the
so
time
dope.
before like a show, we get to the hotel and either I go straight to the show or I'm at the hotel just either resting or
Waiting.
doing nothing. So
Right.
this is like it's cool. I get to like actually chill before the
Kick it,
show
smoke
and kick
a little
it. Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
See some
Have a
wild
little
shit.
free, yeah.
Absolutely.
You
See
see
some-
you guys get stung by bees. Keep
See
out
people
the wall.
fighting
That was
bees.
comedy. That was funny.
Sauce Walker got stung
Shout
by
out,
a bee.
yeah.
That was funny.
Shout out Sauce Walker.
Hey, but this is like your first time here, man. So tell them
Did
kind of
you
where
get
you're from,
stung?
growing up in LA, how you kind of got into hip hop, and how you kind of got all that started.
Sure. I'm from born and raised L.A., Los Angeles, California, city called Bellflower. I was born in Gardena, but I lived most of my life in Bellflower, and bounced around Orange County sometimes, and but for the most part L.A. You know, and I remember earliest memory I remember with hip hop. My moms and my pops, they had like the Biggie and Nas and Tupac CDs laying
They're bumping
around.
that shit.
You know, so I remember
Yes.
looking at the covers like 6, 7 years old and being like, oh, this looks cool. And then listening. I know I wasn't really supposed to listen to it at that age, but I
Right.
was, and you know.
Sneaking
so,
it.
So it was dope. You know, I was like, at that age, 6 or 7, I didn't fully understand what they were saying, but the beats and like their voices and the flows and cadence was all incredible. So, okay. But it wasn't until I was 9 years old, I was on YouTube. I was heavy on the computer at the time. I was 9 years old. And Rakim popped up. It was Microphone Fiend, and I saw the thumbnail, and it looked dope. They had the gold chains. It looked dope. I was like, "What is this?" So I clicked on it, and the beat automatically just got me in. I was like, "This beat's crazy." And then Rakim started rhyming, and I was like, "Yo!" That blew my mind. I was like, "I want to do what he's doing."
When I
So
first
it was
heard
Rakim.
Rakim, that shit was
Yes.
Yeah, it was Rakim
crazy.
for me.
Flavor
Right.
Flav in the video, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Joe heard it when it dropped though.
I did back in the day. I was a little shorty. You know
It
what I
was
mean? I'm
different.
older
It
than
wasn't
I
on
look.
YouTube for sure.
I have this dope ass hairline, but you know my hair will fool you. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers don't know. But the thing about LA, man, is there's all kinds of different hip hop there. I mean, you got the gangster shit, and then you got the fucking conscious shit.
You got the Chicano stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got all the
Definitely.
shit
all
that
the
went
different
down.
cultures.
Fire.
Yeah.
Everything, the
All the
Asian rap
living
too.
legends,
Everything.
all that
There's all
shit.
kinds of shit in LA.
But what made you kind of like? How did you like network with a little bit with everyone, or how did you kind of come up? You said you came up doing the warehouse, the grimy, stacking fucking
Yeah.
pallets together, right?
Yeah, I was like 15, 16. A lot of my homies at the time, we were MCs. I was staying in Orange County at the time, and we go around Santa Ana and a couple places, and there'd be warehouse shows. And they'd be
Right.
grimy ones. We had no stage, so we had to build up pallets for ourselves to perform on. And it was a lot of fun. You know, it was just grimy. It was underground. The people that came out were just our homies or people we knew and stuff. So we get a little crowd of just a mix of all our peoples, and that was like my little kind of first like start on like stages, if you will. You know, so
What age were you at this time?
I was like 15, 16-ish, around there.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like probably a little bit before I met R.A., yeah.
How old were you when you met him?
I was 17. I had just turned 17 when I met R, yeah.
He found you
Yeah,
because
he-
of your content online, or what?
Yeah, R.A. threw a contest that had like a bunch of MCs from all over the world, and before they decided a winner, there was a couple judges and stuff with them, and before they decided a winner, R.A. reached out to me. He heard my entry, my joint, my
So you
song.
already knew.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, where you from? Where you at in the world?" I was like, at the time, "Yo, I'm in Orange County. I'm just chilling. just doing my thing." And he was like, "Yo, let's meet up." So he flew out to where I was, and we just linked up, just chopped it up. He's like, "Yo, bring your moms. Let's talk. Let's all talk." So he ended up. We did some freestyle videos, and then after that, he was like, "Yo, I want to sign you." He's like, so I didn't know. I was like, "Sign? What is that?" I was like dumbfounded. But it was dope. So I was like, "Yeah." He signed me, and then after that, he took me under his wing, and he took me to Europe. He took me to all these places I never thought I'd ever be, and traveled the globe, did tours around the globe from like starting 17.
Right. And check it out. Like, if y'all don't know about Ari the Rugged Man, I mean, he's not
a killer.
He's a killer, but he ain't Mr. Nice Guy. So for him to handpick you and then fly across, to LA and come meet you, that's saying some shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
the rugged man
absolutely.
for a reason.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I always said like he could have just been like, "Oh, that's dope, cool," and kept it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been mad at that either. But he took me under his wing. So.
Do you remember like the first time that you met him? Did you just want to like spit like crazy bars for him, or?
Nah, I was just more in like whoa, wow. That's how I was. Like a couple people know, like my homies growing up, but like I've been listening to R since I was like 13.
Right.
Like that's my dude. Like I really loved that dude since I was like 13. Like,
how did you hear about him?
There was a dope like Xbox 360 live channel that had like all this illest underground hip hop joints ever,
Right.
like Black Moon, Sean P. Like I discovered a couple guys through that, and R.A.'s song "L.I.'s Finest" popped up, and I was like, "Yo, this is dope. Oh, this is crazy." And then I heard a second joint, Super. I was like, "Okay, this dude is really dope. I'm a
Right.
fan." Then I heard Uncommon Valor. I was like, "Yo, this dude's like the illest dude ever."
The beast.
Right.
Like yeah, so like I always loved that dude since I was like young. Yeah.
Right. I was gonna say, I had a question for you, and I let it slip out the fucking brain.
That's all good. It's the
We
trees.
smoke tough
It's that
here.
Be Good weed.
It's
You know
the
what I mean?
trees.
It's that Be Good weed.
Yo, what was really like your inspirations though? When you were coming up, like what was the stuff you really held on to?
All types of stuff from like Gangstar, Guru. I was listening to a lot of CL and P Rock. I was listening to Cool G Rap, Kane, KRS One, all those guys. That was my stuff. Like 13, 14, 15, I started like getting really, really more into like all the like going like the research and
Getting
all
into
that
shit,
stuff. Yeah.
right. Really
Is
checking
there
out
a certain rapper that people say that you sound like, or
When I first started like popping up, they were like, "Yo, this kid sounds like Chubb Rock." And that's dope because I
That's
love
tight,
Chubb.
yeah,
I
Chubb
love
Rock
Chubb.
is dope.
I love
Fresh to
Chubb.
death, yeah.
So like I remember one of the first compliments I said, he was like, "Yo, this kid sounds like Chubb Rock on steroids." So I was like, "Dope, I'll take that."
Damn,
That's dope.
yeah, take
So
that
Chubb,
too. Yeah, for
definitely
sure.
Chubb the voice, like the big man,
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they say Chubb Rock has kind of one of the first diss records, diss in Cypress Hill, like on the low.
Oh,
And
really?
they dissed him back, and Cypress Hill dissed him back. He's like, I love Chubb Rock. Be Real was like, I love that fool. I don't know why he dissed me, but some craziness.
I don't know.
Just
Hey.
a little Joe Thunder fact right there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's crazy. Maybe Chubb
Joe
was hearing
Thunder
something he didn't
hip-hop
feel. I
fact.
don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
Right.
I was gonna tell you, tell a little backstory about RA because people really don't know about RA. Like a lot of people don't know, and like one of the things is there have been plenty of people that have made tons of money and blew the fuck up off his kind of style that he kind of helped create.
Yeah, I agree on that. I agree. A couple people took a lot of his style, but ours been doing this. It's like I can't remember the year he told me he started rhyming, but it was like 85, 86, 87, around there. Like he's been, but like he started popping up. I think more around like 91 or 92. And he was in the middle of like a big record label bidding war. Like all these labels were going after him.
They wanted his ass.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Oh yeah, but at the same time they backstabbed him and they blacklisted and blackballed him because of his style. He's a rugged dude. Like
He's
back
crazy.
then he was a psychopath. You know, he would say it. He would say it,
I'ma
but he was
fuck
like a
shit up.
psychopath. So they blackballed him. But he had a tough time through the years, and then he just started. He grinded. He was grinding
Came
hard,
back.
going in, and then he just did it all on his own. And just rose back up.
Just like you said, started the label, signed you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How were those first freestyle videos?
What, like the experience?
Yeah, just the experience. Just like, were you like, fuck, I can't believe I'm doing this shit. Like, it's really happening.
So I was in shock mostly because I was able to do it because 2 weeks before I met RA, I got in a bad car accident and I broke 9 ribs and 2 bones in my vertebrae.
Damn.
So I was still recovering when I met him. And I got discharged from the hospital like 3 days. So like the 2 weeks, they put me in a Ninja Turtle body cast. And I just had to like kind of heal like that, So I was still healing when I was doing those freestyles. So I was just surprised I was able to do it, let alone in front of RA, So
So you were like in a full body cast? Like,
yeah, on the freestyle videos I wasn't, but like on my off time and like at home and stuff recovering, I'd just be sitting in a chair. Like it hurt to like
Wow.
lay down and sleep. I couldn't sleep laying down and stuff.
Damn.
How
Were
long
you
was that
able-
recovery?
Damn, it's a good question. Where I kind of felt like, okay, I'm back, maybe like a good month or something like that, maybe a
Yeah.
month and a half. Yeah, it was tough, but got through it, And then that RA meeting me after that, literally, I was like, oh, shit, I'm good. I felt,
Right,
I
right.
felt
like-
like,
Roll,
felt
huh?
great.
yeah, I felt back.
Right,
I was
coming
okay,
back.
I was still moving a little slow at the time, but yeah.
Were you able to like really focus on any work while you were in the cast, or were you in just like pain most of the time? Couldn't really.
I honestly thought I lost, like, I got a little down because I was like, yo, I don't know if I'm going to rap the same. I don't know if my lungs are going to be the same. I don't know.
Right.
That's what was going through my mind. And then
Wow.
I remember I did this song called Cold, and there's this video where there's like 5 of me and stuff. There's like 5 of like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a more kind of well-known fro joint. But
Definitely.
I did that literally like maybe a few weeks after that.
Oh,
And
shit.
that whole rhyme with my boy. And he was like, I remember he was like, because I was telling him, I was like, yo, I don't think I'm going to be able to rap the same. And he was like, nah, man, get in that booth. My boy Pulse Reaction, that's my bro. That's still my family.
That's dope.
And he was like, yeah, just get in the booth, rhyme. And then I did it. I was like, okay, I still got it.
That's dope.
But yeah, there was a moment where I was like, I don't know if I got it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can be scary. That's sometimes you can sharpen your skills when you're in that kind of stuff, but sometimes it's just too much for you to really be able to work on.
Yeah.
All right. What kept you pushing on that?
The what?
What kept you pushing to just keep, grinding it out?
The music. Oh man, the music, like that love. Like I remember 14-year-old folk, because I would record a lot of myself 14 years old. I had like mixtapes. I had a whole bunch of stuff. Like a lot of my homies in high school, they'd come to my crib to record, and I'd be the one recording them. Like
Right.
I was always that guy.
Engineering.
So I just kept making music and music. I remember that love that I had for it, where I'm like, this is fun. I like doing this.
Right.
And
It's that passion keeps you going.
that's what kept me going. It was like that little spark.
That's dope.
Hell yeah. And even signing with RA, that's led even to bigger and better things, huh?
Yeah, man. It was a domino. It was a dope, positive domino effect. Where just like, I remember that one of the coolest things he ever did for me. Like, he gave me a list. He was like, yo, give me a list of your favorite MCs and your favorite producers. And I'm like, okay, sure. I was like, okay, I don't know where this is going with this, for sure.
All right, dude.
So I had like at the top of the producer, I had Primo. That's always been my number one. I had Pete Rock number 2. I had all those guys. Then on the MC list, I had Sean P. I had Doom, a lot of guys. So like a lot of my Pharoah Monch. And he looked at the list. He was like, "Yo, I think I'm able to get like 65 or 70% of these guys. I'll see what I can do." I was like, "Oh, am I allowed to curse?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
so I was like,
yeah.
"Oh shit." Okay, so I was like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Shit.
So I remember there was a whole week in New York. Every single day was just meeting a hero after another guy after one of my favorite guys. So one day it would be like Sadat X and Drez from Black Sheep, guys I
Dope.
love.
That's
Then the
dope.
next day would be Lord Finesse. Then the next
damn.
day would be Pharoah Monch.
Damn.
Then the next day, and it's every single day it's like, what the fuck? Like, whoa, man, like mind blowing.
Fantasy Island.
And the day I met Primo, that was the one I was like, whoa. I was like, how is this even happening?
Right.
You know, like
Was that the last one? Was that the grand finale?
That it's a tie between him and Sean Price. Sean Price is a little more sentimental to me, but I got to.
Do you have a
He
track with
already
him at
made
all?
that happen. I can't say. I
Okay.
can't say.
What about,
But yeah, he already made that happen. I got to like really chill with Sean P and like be in the studio and just like
Yeah.
see how he works and
dope.
kick it. And that was like, if I told 14-year-old Fro that, he'd be like, nah, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe you
Right,
did that.
right.
You know, but Primo, like, it's on YouTube but RA and the homie Mr. Green, another dude we rock with, they would surprise me. I was going up D&D headquarters and I didn't even know. So like I'm going up the elevator, we're chilling. And I'm just kind of nervous. I'm like, there's something going on. I don't
Yeah,
know what
what's
it is. It's a setup. I'm like, I don't know what it is. And RA's just like, ha ha, he has a camera in my face.
Oh fuck.
And I'm going up. I'm looking. We reach the floor. I'm looking at plaques. I'm looking at Jay-Z plaques and Gangstar plaques. I'm like, where the hell am I? This is crazy. And he's like, yo, take a seat. Just relax, man. It's all good. Just don't be nervous. Just take a seat. I was like, all right. I'm still nervous. I'm like, all right. And like a minute later, Premier walks through the door, and I'm like,
Oh shit.
and it's on. If they recorded it all, that reaction is all genuine. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like
What
it's
just
like
happened?
definitely meeting one of your heroes. You know, one of my heroes. You know, big
Oh,
hero
yeah.
of mine. So that was crazy. You know, and Premier walked in. He's like, yo, he's dope. He's dope. I was like, oh shit.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking
Get
Yeah.
wild.
co-signed right off the bat.
Yeah, it's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
And you know I gotta ask, you got a track with MF Doom? You can't say.
Nah, I don't have a track with Doom. I wasn't able to. That was always on my bucket list, but I wasn't able to do it. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Rest in peace.
Man, Sean P.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real saying that, but you know,
Right.
a lot of our
shit,
heroes are
man.
going. You know,
It's
a lot of our
crazy,
heroes.
man.
Yeah, but the music still lives on forever. You know,
Forever.
generation to generation.
That's the best part about music.
Never die.
It never dies.
And then check it out, from meeting Primo, that led into something that is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? To know that this exists and it could come out, you know, something could come out tomorrow, a year, 2 years. But talk about that.
Yeah, me and Primo, we spent a good amount of time. Like we spent at least like 2 weeks, like on and off, or I think straight. Like we made like 11 joints, if I'm correct. I think it's like 11 or 10 joints.
11 tracks.
Yeah, and
Primo
they're all
beats.
unreleased. Primo got them. You know, they're in Primo's vault. But whenever Primo's ready, you know, I'm here. You know, but yeah, it's like, yeah, that you know,
There's not many
yeah,
people that can,
that's crazy. You know, I saw him. It's crazy when you could just see. He's always been my #1 producer. You know, him and Pete Rock like almost tied together, but like Preem's like my #1. So like, I saw him take the vinyl. You know, we listened to the sample together,
Right.
and we're like,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
We clicked on that. Then seen him make the drums, everything. I was just
so
like,
you experience everything.
damn. I'm just like, damn. Like
Exclusive.
Taylor made joints for me. Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
fucking hella exclusive, you know what I mean? Seeing Primo make beats.
Yeah,
You guys smoke a lot of weed or what?
yeah. You smoke.
Hell
You
yeah.
smoke.
Yeah, definitely. You got Primo be smoking.
Yeah, you smoke. Shit, I do too. So.
Is this
Yeah,
your
what's
second?
up? I know. Like, let's get some more going.
Is this your second tour? him?
Second tour since COVID. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
second
probably
tour.
been on a million tours, right?
Yeah.
Probably. You said since 17. How old are
Yeah.
you now, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm gonna turn 24 in a few days.
Damn, you're young, bro. Killing
A few
it.
days.
Yeah,
August
done it all.
29th.
Damn.
And then you were
Yeah.
telling me earlier, like one of the ways you got like your vocabulary is your mom used to make you read the dictionary when you fucked up, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like, you know, they had their days, but like she figured instead of just like whooping my ass all the time, she's like, yo, have this dictionary. Sit, you're like 5, 6 years old. Sit with this dictionary. You're not going anywhere. And I remember just being like, this is the most boring shit ever. This sucks.
Right.
And then as I got older, I used it to my benefit. I was like, all right. I started learning words and shit and all that, you know. So
Right. And you
Yeah,
check
yeah.
out the videos, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Fuck, your wordplay is fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So what kind of new stuff you got coming up besides the tour?
Hopefully in the next few months or less, the debut album, it's really close to done.
How many tracks?
I'm going for 17. Yeah, 17 for the debut. Yeah, because it's like almost 7 years in the 7 years in the making, and I want the supporters to have a good chunk of the album, so they can, yeah.
Well, when you drop it, man, you let us know, and we'll definitely, bump that shit here and promote that shit and help you try to
Appreciate
get
it, bro.
that shit out. You know
I
what
appreciate
When
it.
did you say it was dropping?
When did you say it was dropping?
When was it dropping?
I don't have a release date yet, but like the
Oh.
next few months before
Probably fall.
this year.
This
Yeah,
year,
for sure.
2020.
Yeah,
Football music.
this
You know
year
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
You know what I'm saying? How's this tour been, man? It's been kind of rough. You said you haven't had too many days off, right?
Yeah, we got 27 days and 2 days off.
God damn.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's good though. I'm having a good time, city to city. I've done a good amount of tours, so it's just tapping back in.
Right.
And I can't front though that the first tour a couple months ago, since like all the crazy stuff started happening, I hadn't done a show in I hadn't done a tour in like 2 years or something like that, some that COVID stuff. So like, I was like, damn, it's like I forgot lyrics, I forgot everything because I was working on the album.
Right.
So I was like, it's like a boxer, like he hasn't fought in two years and stuff. He has to tap back in. He has to get everything
Right.
back. It felt like that, So
Where was the first place you played after COVID?
Oh man, that's a good question. I can't remember, bro.
It was in
I
LA
cannot
though.
remember. I can't remember. It was damn, I can't remember.
No.
Hey, where do you stay at? You based in L.A. or you
Yeah.
based in?
Yeah, stay in LA.
What do you do
LA.
outside of music? What are you
I love
into?
movies, man.
Yeah.
I love movies. I'm a movie nerd. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to make movies. So in the next few years, I plan on like directing movies and
Oh,
stuff.
dope.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I want to do in the future. So
What are your favorite?
I'm a nerd. Like I got weird choices, but my favorite movie of all time is a zombie movie called Day of the Dead. It's
Yeah,
a 1985
Dead.
one. My favorite director of all time is George A. Romero. He
Yeah.
did The Night of the Living Dead,
Night of-
Dawn, all
yeah,
that stuff.
all that.
Yeah, that's my dude. So
For sure.
that's
a
my
dope
favorite
one, yeah.
guy.
I
So
like that.
I love Scorsese. I love that
Scorsese's
stuff.
great.
Yeah,
For sure.
It's a good way for you to unwind
Amazing.
too from
Yeah,
everything.
That's
from
my,
like-
and I write scripts too, so like it's
Oh.
good. Like it's good for the mental too, for like to keep your mind strong. But it's also like it's like I use it as a hobby too. Like
Exercise.
I use it because I write them because I plan on making them.
Right.
But it's good
Okay.
for like therapy and stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Release.
Some people write poetry, some people write books, some people write like.
Mhm.
But that's good. Writing's good.
Yeah,
It's good for the
definitely.
mental. It
You were
keeps your
writing.
mind-
You were writing one here.
Yeah, just real quick. Just a little here
Just
and
tapping
there.
in real quick.
Just a little here and
knock
there.
a little bit out.
Even if you write like 2 pages, that's good, or 1 page. Like you got work done. Like me, I'm a psycho. I'm like I gotta have 10 pages done. In this session, I break it down in writing sessions.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm like I gotta have this, or
Yes.
5 pages. I gotta at least have 5.
Right, right.
Well, you definitely got a lot of time on the road. You know what I mean? So fucking, you could definitely.
Yeah. There's a lot of time in the tour van too, so it's like sometimes I'll just pull out the computer, just do. Yeah.
Just get down real quick.
I like some games too. I'm not a big gamer, but I got my PSP. Like I got the old school stuff.
Right.
I got that on
Yeah.
tour, so I just be
Like the
on
older
Nintendo
games though.
64.
Not too much. Not too into the new stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I am. I got the Nintendo 64, just the old school shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still got my my old Xbox, the green and black one.
Oh shit.
My favorite game of all time is Def Jam Fight Fran Y. The
Oh,
rapper
shit.
fighting one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
my favorite game of all time. It's my favorite controls in the game.
Who's
It's
your
my
fighter?
go-to? No Ego, my character, because you can create your own characters
Oh,
and stuff.
shit.
Yeah, you
Okay.
could like train them. You
Okay.
can do different martial
right.
arts and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but no,
That's right.
one of the out of the rappers, like Redman's dope in it.
Redman's dope. Yeah.
Snoop's dope in it. Yeah, they're pretty dope. There's some pretty
Solid.
dope. Yeah, they're dope. That's
you
my
need to have
favorite
a
game
rapper
ever.
party and have that playing. Like,
I've
fucking
definitely
turn them
played
into
that game
shit.
before. I never had like consoles or anything.
I was
so-
actually gonna bring
Never.
my Xbox on tour because sometimes I'll bring like my PS4 or a
Right.
game, but like this tour, I was like, I'm just gonna stay focused and just knock stuff out. But sometimes some tours I just like bring a gaming console or something on the traveling, hook it up to the hotel and
That's
stuff.
tight.
That's dope. So how's the road been so far? Any crazy shit happened on the road?
Not too crazy.
Any rough stuff? Any hard times?
Some bumps in the road, but that's what everybody goes through, Yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
nothing bad. More good than bad, honestly. There's been some beautiful crowds. There's been some rough ones, but I've been through rough ones.
What's
It's all
been your
good.
favorite show back?
This tour?
Mm-hmm.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Out of this tour, yeah,
Killed it.
they were great.
That's tight.
But tonight should be really good. They're saying there's like 325 pre-sales or
Oh,
something.
damn.
So it should be a really good night. Yeah,
I'm ready to go check it out.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
it should be
excited to
dope.
see it.
It should be dope.
See you and Arley, the Rugged Man.
That'd be tight.
And then where are you guys going after this? Because you guys are leaving, staying the night, back on the road in the morning, right?
Salt Lake City,
Oh shit.
8-hour drive.
Yep.
It's not too
Utah.
bad.
Yeah.
You
And
got
what
you
are
some
you
good
guys
ass
in a
weed.
8
tour
hours.
bus?
Yeah, I got
Terrible
some.
right
I'll be
after.
straight. I'm not driving, so
What
I'll
are
be
y'all
straight.
traveling?
You're
Whatever.
What do you travel in?
We got a tour. I'm
Like
in
a
tour.
bus?
A tour van. Yeah, tour
Yeah,
van.
bus?
That's cool.
Everyone's gonna be all jealous. You got other homies that smoke weed that are rolling with you right now. Or
Well,
not
well, Ari don't smoke, so
Oh shit.
really? More for you.
we don't smoke in the van. You know,
Oh,
it's a
that's
little
tougher,
tougher. Yeah,
disrespectful.
because
Can't
he don't
take pit
smoke.
stops.
He don't drink. He just drink hot green tea and honey and stuff, and that's his version of our tree and stuff.
Right,
So I'm
right.
like, all right, Ari, you do your thing.
Respect.
I'm gonna go
Burn
do
this.
mine. I'm gonna go find what
You
I
also
can
have
find.
to make
you know
sure you
what I'm saying?
take care of yourself too, because you're like going from different states, so you
Yeah,
have to drink
absolutely.
tons of water, I'm sure, and
Yeah,
like you have to
absolutely.
eat well.
Hydrate.
And
Hydrate.
obviously,
Sin's on that shit right now.
and obviously, some places are more illegal than others. So
Right.
it's like
Right,
I'm
you
really
gotta keep it
observant.
on the
I'm
low.
really like,
Yep.
really like I find the spot. I'm like, where's the smoking spot, the hideout spot?
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
like,
right,
Let's do it.
every hotel all the time. You know.
And talk about that because you were talking about that earlier, being on the road. Your voice has kind of been going, and kind of what do you do? Like you're saying, doing different impersonations or different.
Yeah,
kinda
it's weird. Like obviously, I take some vitamins and stuff here and there, but like
drink lots of water, like you're
yeah, I
talking
drink
about.
water. Like room temperature water. It sounds weird. Is good for your throat. If it's like
Yep.
ice cold and your throat's messed up, it's gonna kind of
Yeah, it's
kind
a
of
little
mess up
rough
your
on
throat a
it,
little. But
yeah.
if you drink room temperature water, it kind of
Shock.
soothes it a little bit. And lemon,
And it cools
honey,
you down better,
lemon
too.
and honey's good. But I also do. It's weird. I sometimes I do impersonations. I'm pretty rusty right now, but like when you do different voices and accents, that kind of flexes your vocal cords.
right.
So it kind of like
Work
kind
out
of
different
straightens
parts
it a
that you
little
don't
bit.
usually
That's my thing. Some
That's
people actually go to vocal teacher. Like Ari has a vocal like teacher that he goes to, and she's like, you got to go like
and do weird
and
shit.
all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
You ain't down with
vocal
that.
lessons.
And I'm more just like more impersonation stuff.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
ju-
What's
or
your,
just
what's
old
your
school.
favorite? What's your what do you think's your
I'm
best
super
impersonation?
rusty right now, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, James Brown, James Brown type,
Oh, shit.
That's how I do it, James Brown. We gotta get up on that thing. No,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Gotta get up
stuff
on
like that. I used to do X really good, but rest in peace. I can't do
R.I.P.,
DMX the same
yeah.
anymore.
What about
Yeah.
RA? Can you do RA?
Yo, all right, yo, Fro, you smoking, right? Yo, that's drugs, right? It's drugs. It's drugs. I'm like, it's weed, all right? It's drugs. I know it's drugs. Yeah. So yeah, we go to tonight. It'll be a good show. It's all good. You know,
Do you
he's that
do
New
these in
York-
front of him?
New York kind of Italian almost accent.
Yeah.
You do these in front of him? You bounce
Yeah,
out?
yeah, we make fun
You guys
of each
roast
other.
each other,
We make
yeah.
fun. Yeah. He's a roaster. Ray always trying to roast somebody.
Okay.
I'm like, all right,
that's
you
good.
big bird looking ass motherfucker. You're always trying to roast somebody. He's like, Fro, you look like the Cabbage Patch Kid, that one, I think the black one. I was like, you're hilarious. Okay,
Oh
I got you. I got you later. I got you. He's funny. We're funny. Yeah, we roast each other.
Hell yeah, that's real dope, man.
When's the last date of this tour?
Portland, Oregon. August 11th. I go back home on the 12th. Yeah.
Portland's wild right now.
What's going on?
It's just man.
Wildfires or
Nah, the people in the city are crazy.
what are they
I guess
rioting?
it's
Yeah.
tent city for real.
Oh, that's
It's
what
the,
I've been
like the
hearing.
homeless population took
Oh,
over
got you.
Portland right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything's legal. You can't.
You can't. You can
Yeah.
everyone
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
I
You
forgot.
can-
They passed like everything's
Oh,
legal
bro,
in that
it's wild
motherfucker now.
over
Yeah, I
there.
totally forgot.
It's wild.
Think
So
like
when you
fucking-
say everything,
Oh my
like-
goodness.
Bro,
Oh
you
yeah,
talking
you
about
could bang
drugs.
dope. You could shoot heroin. Cops are walking by as you're just like.
That sounds like downtown LA right there. Shit,
I'm
I've
not
seen
even
wild
joking.
shit. The
It's
first
an
3
experiment.
minutes, bro. Like,
It's-
Yeah.
It's
I'm
an
just-
experiment, just
definitely.
to see what happens.
Right.
I went back
Yeah.
a couple of months or about a year ago, and
This
like
is all just a
our
simulation.
block was
anyways.
half the block was really nice, and then the other half of the block was like really
Simulation.
fucking hood. And like right when you stepped out, I seen fools shooting up, smoking crack, blunts, eating out the trash can. This is all in the first 3 minutes. Just walking to 7-Eleven across the motherfucking street. It would be wild. And that wouldn't even Skid Row. Like I was like, wow. This is wild.
LA's really bad right now, though.
Yeah.
Grind
They're
on
cleaning up
fire,
the
man.
they're cleaning up the beaches though now. They did the sweeps.
Oh
They came through and cleaned up the little tent cities. These dudes had double decker
was
house.
tents
They
there.
had
Oh,
they
they be
had
having
2-story
shit.
houses built
With generators
on
and shit,
fucking Venice Beach. I'm not even playing.
And-
There, it's wild. It was
Wow.
wild. They came through with the bulldozers and the fucking little,
Damn.
Wow.
little
You know how much
machine thing.
beachfront property usually is?
Yeah. That's what I was saying, bro.
Oh.
They had living rooms, like furniture
Yeah, they
on
have it
Venice
all.
Beach, just like chilling.
Oh
out,
yeah,
like
they go
brand
find
new.
it. They go find it in the trash, and
Nah,
they go.
it was nice furniture, bro. I'm like
Some
tripping.
Versace.
Like these fools bought this shit for their beachfront
or
property
they
they built.
probably had lost their house and
This
like
dude-
had all this furniture.
Yeah.
and,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
there you go.
No, you're right.
Just put it on the beach.
Move it
probably
all
what
out.
is, yo.
and got
Move it
away
to the
with
beach.
it for a while.
COVID,
I would.
right?
I
Hey,
mean,
why
really, if
not?
I got
Yeah.
Why
moved
not?
out of my spot because of COVID, and I've been living there
Beachfront.
for a minute, fuck it.
Yeah.
Go to
I'm
the
getting
beach.
closer to the water.
Yeah, live it on the beach.
I'm getting closer to the water.
Hey, so once you get off tour and you go back to LA, what's the first thing you do when you go back to LA? Is there some place you go eat? Somebody you go see besides your?
Yeah, we got some really good Mexican food in LA. So
Oh, yeah.
got like some carne asada fries that are banging. I look forward to that when I get back home.
What's your spots?
Roscoe's.
Of course, naturally.
Yeah, it's one of the places me and my family go to. So when my mom's and my pops, so we like going there a lot. So Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Yeah. Yeah.
There's some good
It's
spots
some of my
out there,
favorite
bro.
shit.
The food is that's what I love about going out to LA.
There's a good place called Ham Bones that's really it's soul food and it's banging. Like anybody, the mac and cheese is banging.
Where's that at?
There's one in Bellflower. I live in Bellflower, so there's one in Bellflower. If you ever go there, be like, "Hey, Fro sent you." You know,
Dope.
so
Right. And you know I gotta ask, man, but keep it real. Like, who has better weed, Cali, Colorado?
honestly, I'm not picky, bro. Like
Sorry.
I'm not picky with strains.
Yeah.
If
As
it
long
gets
as
me
it's not dirt
faded,
weed.
gets me faded, it gets me faded. But I mean, Cali weed is obviously great, you know. But I'm faded off the shit y'all gave me
That
now.
be good
so,
weed though.
Yeah.
So I'm, you know,
Yeah.
I ain't picky like that. You know, if it gets me faded, cool. You know,
Not
and
bad.
it definitely
okay.
did. So.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Be Good.
Yeah, they got that be good fire. You know, it's all good. Sin. Just leave it alone.
You
Sin's
got-
out. I think Sin's high over there.
You got Fro
Guys,
faded.
now
so
I'm
It's
good
like
job.
3/4 into the podcast. Sin's.
Sin
She's in
starts
her world.
going-
Sin's
yeah.
world.
They
Sorry.
do this to me every time. Thanks, guys.
Oh man, but
It's
nah,
amazing.
I am a little high. Yes.
that's cool. I'm high too. I was high last night and the night before. And, you know.
So anything you're looking forward to? Any new projects coming up? Anything that you
Well, besides the,
really excited about?
the debut album, I'm really excited for all the supporters to listen to because you know it's been a good couple years in the making,
Mhm.
and really excited to see how they're gonna respond to that. You know, it's just a labor of love. It's all types of fro. You got personal fro in there. You got grimy dope
Little
beats
bit
in
everything.
there. You know, you got some goofy stuff, all types of stuff.
What
I got
up?
a love joint on there.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
so, you know,
Trying
it's
to
all
fall in
types
love
of-
or what?
all types of
You
stuff.
finding love on the road?
Not on the road. I got a girly back home. So,
That's cool.
yeah.
Oh, dope.
What happens after you drop the album you have been working on for years, and then now there's this void of, you know,
You got other stuff you got working.
are you immediately working on the next thing? Do you take time off?
Well, the cool thing is, through the years, I got a vault of albums. I
Right.
have a whole vault. I call it the Fro Vault. I have like maybe 300, 400 songs in there that I made in the past 9 years, even
Right.
10 years. You know, so they're just sitting there. So after the debut comes out, then it'll be like a domino kind of effect. Like maybe in a year, the next year I'll put out the second one. I'm gonna see how I feel because I want to make the movies too. So I want to see how everybody responds to the first one, and then if it's like
Right.
you know if they rock with it, then I'll see what I'll do then. Like if I want to make a movie or just release the second one
Right.
after, you know, and then maybe I might do the first two and then make a movie after. I'm just
What's the
Yeah,
first?
see what I
What's
do.
the
funny.
first movie you want to make?
man, I got all types. That's a difficult question.
Horror movie?
I got all types. I got horror. I got action. I got crime. I got a romance one. I got a family one. I got all types.
Damn. Nice.
I actually started writing one recently, inspired by the tour. So like a tour van kind of movie, 4 rappers,
Right.
1 DJ, 1 driver,
CB4.
all in one van, and they're all arguing and laughing and all that. So I'm gonna want to make a tour van movie too.
How many people are in this van?
In this van now, me, Bum, Jesse, Austin, me, Bum, Jesse, 5. There used to be 7. So
It's kind of a lot. Shit.
yeah,
5, but you
You
got
ain't
the
no
third.
small
You got the
motherfucker.
third row.
yeah. I'm in the back because I'm chilling in the back.
You got the whole back.
I'm
row.
chilling in the
Shit.
back. I'm like, y'all can handle y'all.
Big
up there.
motherfuckers in the back in the corner.
Yeah, we got 3 rows in the van, so we're good though. And then
That's
well,
cool.
3 rows and then the front and the passengers. So.
You have a driver or
Yeah, shout out Austin. Austin's
Yeah?
dope. Yeah, he grinds like we take like 8-hour, 10-hour trips a lot of times, and he don't complain nothing. He's just like I'm doing what I gotta do.
Damn, that would
Shout out
suck.
to him.
What's
Shout
he
out
doing
to him.
right now? He's sleeping right now.
He's at the door. He's probably at the door right now at the show. At the
Nice.
show tonight. Yep.
Damn.
That's dope.
At the show tonight.
So he doesn't sleep.
Yeah, he barely gets to sleep. Yeah. That's my dude though. He's a good dude.
Coffee does wonders, you know, sometimes.
And it keeps
mean,
you all
He
safe.
smoked too. So
Yeah, so he's cool. Yeah, he holds it down.
He's a vampire. Austin is a vampire.
You better
he
take
might be.
You better take it easy with him because you smoke too much weed with him later on. He's gonna be passed the fuck
Yeah,
out.
this
He
be
ain't used to
good.
Colorado.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're at
it's-
least getting a little, adapted right
Is
now.
Austin from LA too?
No, he's from Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota.
Oh yeah. See, they don't.
We're
got-
all around. We're all different all around. I know ours from New York.
Right.
Bum's from Jersey. I'm from LA. Austin's from Minneapolis. Yeah,
That's
and Jesse's from I think Durham, South Carolina, or North. One of them. Yeah.
Somewhere
And I
down
want to
there.
ask you real quick on your album. What about features and production? Can you talk about that?
I got I can say one feature, but like a lot of the features I really do got to keep secret because I know the labels be like, yo, you can't say that yet and all that shit, So like, but one I can say shout out Inspector Deck, Wu-Tang.
You don't
I
get him
got
on
Deck
Metro.
on the
Damn, that's
album,
dope.
so. But I got a lot of guys I look up to. I got R on the album. I could say that R.A.'s on the album, so.
I bet you
um,
got some fucking killer ass features on that
Yeah,
shit.
I
Like,
got-
you don't
I
even
got
know. You're
one,
gonna see
um,
that shit. You're gonna
I-
be like, fuck.
I got one I'm super proud of that I can't wait for like everybody to like the supporters to hear, so they can be like, oh, like I got one I'm proud of. So,
That's dope. That's
but
dope.
but yeah, producer shout out Eric Sermon, shout out
Damn, this guy ain't
got
fucking
Eric
around,
on
huh?
it.
Eric Sermon.
Your Psycho Les from the
Got
Beat Nuts.
Premier, fucking Beat Nuts.
Yeah,
Eric Sermon.
I made a couple of the beats myself
When's
too.
Dr. Dre hopping on
Damn.
board, bro?
I don't. Dre hasn't,
LA,
Dre's
right?
Dre. Dre's the busiest man on earth, man.
Fuck that shit. You can make a beat quick.
It's all good,
Here you
man.
go.
It's all good. Well, Preem's my number one, so like
Yeah,
I got
Primo.
the really
You got that one.
to
Yeah.
check that
Send
off
it
the
back.
list. It's
Right.
like whoa, So
Right.
like
And you
after
got-
that, it's almost like cool. Like I'm down,
Cool,
to work
whatever,
with
yeah.
whoever. Like if Dre reach out, of
Just
course
waiting-
I work with him, of
You're just
course.
waiting for that to drop
But yeah,
though.
yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
That's tight. Primo got something in the vaults of yours.
You got
Is there
11,
anybody that you
bro.
really want to work
Yeah.
with?
You got 11.
You said what?
Is there anybody that you really would love to work with?
That you
Jizza,
have,
Jizza from Wu-Tang, Meth, Red,
But
Doom recently passed. I never got to work with Doom, but he was always on my bucket. He was really high up there to work with. Like he was like my number two. Dang, it's a good question. Killer Priest, shout out Killer Priest.
Yeah, he was just here last week.
Yeah, that's my dude. We didn't get to do one yet, but we know each other. But we didn't get to do one yet. But man,
So a lot.
I'd work
Yeah.
with Cole. Like I'd work with Cole. Like J.
Yeah.
Cole out of the kind of, he's not obviously young, but out of those
Yeah.
more modern guys, I'd work with Cole.
What about Snoop Dogg? I always ask about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, if Snoop was like, hey, Thizzle, I need you on a joint. I'd be like, hell yeah. Shit, I got you, Uncle. No problem, huh?
Yeah. You
You
know
like,
I'm
yo,
down the
Snoopy,
block,
yo, double
right?
G.
You know I've been down the
Let's
block.
go.
You know,
Yeah.
Snoop D, your double, I need Thizzle.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no problem.
That's dope. Well, shit, man. I mean,
where could the people find you? Where,
yeah, your
where
social
you
media,
at?
all that good
Oh,
stuff.
all that stuff. The Instagram. The Instagram is Allflowsofficial.
Yo, hold on. What happened with some motherfucker had your Instagram?
Yeah.
He used to
yeah.
go live, and I used to see some fucking Russian cat
I
out.
tell you,
Yeah.
I tell you, this shit's crazy. So, like maybe three years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
3 years ago,
2.5, 3. Yeah.
a dude hacked my fucking Instagram,
What?
and it was a Turkish dude. And it was crazy how I was seeing it. I was like, why is everything getting logged the fuck out? I'm like, everything's getting logged out. So he hacked my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter.
Oh,
No, not my
shit.
Twitter. He didn't get my Twitter. He got my Facebook, my Instagram.
Damn.
And I was bugging. I was like, yo, what the fuck? What are we gonna do? So I had like 10 different computer people trying to help me out. And we
Wow.
actually tracked him down. We got his VPN and everything and all that.
Just go beat
But
a
his shit
motherfucker
was
up.
bouncing everywhere on some creepy thriller movie
Oh,
shit. It was
probably
creepy.
had, like-
so he was like a fucking
Yeah,
expert.
one of those VPN.
Yeah,
little-
and he was messaging everybody like $200 to get the page back. So he's messaging people I know and shit, and like people were texting me like, "Yo, Fro, is this you texting me?" I'm like, "Hell no, I don't do that shit." And it was this
Wow.
Turkish dude. So
my
eventually I got it back. One of my computer homies, Jose Sepulveda, he got it back from me. I can't remember exactly how he did it, but it was ill. He was like on some fucking spy.
He sent him
Killed
two.
it.
He sent
killed
him
it.
$200.
No, he did it on the love. And he did it on the love, yeah. He did it for the love, but like on the Instagram shit, it was
Yeah.
creepy. Like he was hitting up girls I knew. He was hitting up all types of
Wow.
shit. And
That's Wow.
We tracked him down. We tracked down his bank account. This nigga had like 3 bank accounts, and all types of crazy shit. And and then eventually I got my shit back. We couldn't go after him because he's in Turkey. They don't give a fuck about U.S. laws and nothing
He
like
would
that.
go
They'd
live
just be like,
with
"Tough
his,
titty,
with
whatever,
his
fuck."
face.
They'd be like, whatever.
And just
you know,
like
this
peop-
dude was going live on my shit.
and all of his fans
All
were like,
types of
"Hey,
shit.
fuck you," and he's like, "Ha." Like he's just
Crazy.
Are
laughing.
you kidding
He's just
me?
standing in the middle of the field
like-
with his full face, not giving a fuck. No
What?
mask, no nothing.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Picture like Zac Efron if he was a Turkish dude. That's what he looked like. And the creepier thing is, there was this Netflix. There was this Netflix show called like Don't Fuck with Cats or something like that.
Yeah.
And there was this dude. There was this hacker dude that was like putting his face everywhere, all types of shit.
Right.
That's what this guy was doing. This dude had like 100 profiles.
What
So
the
he was
hell?
I just had to be one of them. He was hijacking profiles, and he would do the same shit to people, like $300, $200 and shit.
What
So
the
and it's,
fuck?
some dumbass people would actually
Pay
fucking
him-
do. There were
yeah.
people that were hitting me up like, "Bro, I'll do it. I'll pay $3." I'm like, "Don't do it." Like, what are you talking about?
Damn, yeah,
There were
don't
people-
do it.
There were people actually trying to get the shit back. I was like, "Don't do it. That's some setup shit. He's just gonna
Right.
take the fucking money and that's it."
Run.
You know, like it was some creepy shit. But eventually, I'm just grateful I got it back.
Damn.
You know, it was scary though because it lasted like 7 months, so like 6, 7, 8 months.
God
A
damn.
long time. It took a long time
What
to get
the
this
fuck?
motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. That
He
was like
went-
3 years ago.
He went live every couple days.
No, sir. For that whole
He was on
time.
my story.
Yes.
It was creepy.
He's
It
just
was
posting
all
random ass
types of
shit all day.
Just the most random
And
shit.
you couldn't do anything.
Holy shit.
And you couldn't
I
like you
had
couldn't
10
post.
I had 10 different computer people on it
couldn't
trying to
post on
track
your
this
shit?
Did that
motherfucker.
cost a lot of loot? I'm sure it did.
No, it was love.
Oh,
It was love.
that's-
It was just like, yo, Fro, let's try to get him. You know, it was a lot of people were helping me.
That's crazy.
But shout out Jose. Mainly, he was the one that got it back.
That's dope. Shout out Jose.
Yeah, good
Shout
dude.
out.
Good dude.
That's fucking wild.
That is
Some
so
creepy- I don't-
wild.
I
I've
don't-
never
I
heard a
don't-
story like that.
I don't wish that on nobody. That's like some creepy shit he got through, like some
Yeah.
private
That
shit.
shit makes you feel
He
uncomfortable.
got through
and
all
shit,
types
like,
of shit. You know, that's not cool. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Fuck
fucked
all
up.
that.
So fucked
Yeah,
up.
don't
And
send
it fucked
dick
up my.
pics on
It fucked up a
Instagram.
lot of my business too. It fucked up a lot of, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, real quick, my homie Donovan had a question over here too. He said he wanted to know something about a lyric in the song Big Belly. He said, ask you about the line, "I can run a pencil in place of a pawn."
Oh, that was the homie, right?
Yeah,
The
right here.
homie?
Yep.
I don't know. I was gonna rhyme it in a minute, but I could run the pencil and place it upon. I gotta trace it. I got all this patience. I'm the reason behind them hospital patients, or something like that.
What's the meaning behind it? He's asking.
There's no meaning.
Nah.
Yeah.
bars.
That's,
There's
yes,
no meaning.
that's the
I'm sorry. Just-
I was high, and then I got
Yeah,
high.
I'm sorry.
And then
Yeah.
I got high.
I run the pencil. On the pencil, on the paper. I run the pencil and place it upon. I gotta trace it. Yeah, just rapping on. Yeah, rhyming on the pencil, on the paper.
That's real dope.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I do scientifical dot shit, but that one was just like I'm fat, kind of cool beat rhyme. You know, it's a goofy one. It was a goofy one.
I know you be putting on for the big dudes. You know what I'm saying? There ain't too many big dudes rapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out E40 in the build. Yeah, shout out
Hell
E40.
yeah.
In the building.
40.
I love 40. That's one of my favorite.
You see his
40's
verses?
Yeah, he's dope. Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
his
Oh, he
verses?
was like drinking. That shit
Oh
was
my,
funny.
bro, that was the funniest
was just
shit.
like-
This dance moves.
That shit was funny.
I was surprised there weren't more memes.
Did y'all see the Dipset versus Locks?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I have not.
I didn't see the whole
How
thing. I
was
just
it?
seen like.
I haven't seen the whole
Bits
thing
of it,
either, but the
yeah.
clips I've seen, I was like, oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Like
Jada,
Locks.
Jada went in. Jada,
That's
Yeah,
what I
Jada
heard. I heard he had
went
a
in, I
Jada
know,
was
freestyle.
doing his thing. Yeah, I was
I
like,
heard he had a
that shit was
freestyle. Went
wild.
in on him. Kind of chop
That shit
suey
was
him up.
wild.
It's just what I heard, allegedly.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, hey, shit, we really thank you coming out. Like I said, you really didn't have to do that shit, man. Like I said, even
Oh,
knowing
no
the story
problem.
behind it, just like, hell yeah, I'll do
No
it, fuck it.
problem.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
no
That's-
problem.
That's love, man.
problem
Really
at all.
You are
appreciate
gonna spit some bars for us though, right?
Sure.
Put on a
Uh-oh.
beat.
We appreciate
It's
you.
going down. Sin came to
She ain't
life.
messing around. She
Oh,
woke up real
shit.
quick. huh?
Woke
She's
up.
She was like, don't waste my
She's like, hold
time.
on, wait, what's going on?
Sin
I haven't
in the
played the
motherfucking
beat yet.
house. Sin
Let's
don't play.
go.
If y'all don't know. Got everyone just chilling. Exclusive
That's the loudest you can go?
Let me go louder.
Just a little bit. I can do that. 1, 2, yo, Joe Thunder in the building. Fro Thizzle, what up? What's going down? It's Fro. Fro, the one with the AFRO. Check it. Yo, at this point, I'm just doing this shit for fun. What I gotta say, pick up the mic, put down the gun. I'm a natural born funky type rhyme spitter, deliverer, repeat and rhyming like I be on the run. Big belly, big feet, big shoes. When I spit dummy, get mean, get loose. Summer. There's 5 rules to abide by in dodgeball. Duck, dip, dive, dodge, duck them all beyond Don Paul. Now listen, I'm too goofy but dead serious. And when I do what I do, they get furious. I go stupid, but the fro be number one professional. Hit is strictly fundamental. I can run the pencil, place it upon. I gotta trace it. I got all this patience. Reason behind all the hospital patients. Bad mind, he be bigger and better. That mind, you just another quitter, whatever. I flatline it while I masterminded the blueprint. I catch fire, half-ass rhyme is just putrid. Chilling with the fro, then you gotta live it up. If it and what you know, then you gotta give it up. How could you possibly be trying to fuck with that fro thizzle? All these MCs be trying to rhyme, but they so simple. Fuck it, give me your gold medal. So amazing be the fro fellow. And while I'm blazing, leave the smoke settled. Don't forget I take the time to break the back of a coward. Growing up in school, they call me Fat Albert. Little they know I got impeccable breath control. Fire Molotov, call me that master, that Mr. Sire Fro. Listen, Fro Thizzle, simpleton, it be with JoeThunder. Rip again for show you flow is none under. I beat the underground mixed with the mainstream rapper. Thunder pound niggas ought to know I'm bang bing rappers. Bing bing bong, the way I do is slay mean rappers. Ain't thing, it ain't shit to me rapper. How we do with gun clapper, one hole, the gun tally hole rapping before like rappy throw my low, how I'm about to blow. Anytime I'm about to go like Grand Canyon size, a rap and the ammo and add to the ammunition fried like Rambo. How they do amp it, there ain't no thing. The cantaloupe, the cannibal animal, speaking my thing. By the fling, I be a knee, you know what I mean? Like how I do it, speaking fluent. I be just like flowing like a beat, like liquid or fluid. I be too with spit this, it gratuitous. It isn't shit how lyricists how about how I do this. And listen, Bonte, the Flu 5, the Freddy, Fab 5, Freddy type of shit like yo MTV. How they do the flow, gon' speak mean, the fro gon' be. I'm the big size like the Mr. Ben Vereen, like
Damn. There you have it. Afro.
Fro Thizzle in the building. JoeThunder, what up?
With Joe
My
Thunder,
man.
brother Elvis Freshleee,
Thank
DJ
y'all for
Cyn.
having me.
Yeah.
We got Casper, got everyone in
DJ
the
Cyn,
house.
thank you.
Yeah, of
Everyone's
course.
chilling.
Casper in the building.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you, Casper, for sending that DM to Afro
Right.
and getting him on the podcast, bro. Appreciate you.
How fucking random.
No shit. Hey, bro, like I said, we thank you once again, man. Definitely bless us. Fucking bars for days.
No problem, bro. No
About
problem.
to go to the show right now. Check that shit
Yeah,
out.
got a show.
Yeah,
Herman's Hideaway. You know, rocking the
Yeah.
night, 9:15.
Down the
We gonna
block.
make it. It's right down the
Right
street,
to-
right?
right
Literally
Yeah,
right
we
down the street.
It's all good. We gonna make it.
5 minutes away.
Did you hit them up with that social media real quick?
Yep. Instagram is Allflowsofficial. Twitter, I got SoundCloud. My YouTube channel is AFRO with the dashes. If it's harder to find, just Google Afro Rapper. I pop up.
If
So
he's asking you
I
for
got that. I got
$200,
an
don't send it
IMDb,
to him.
all that stuff. So, Fro Thizzle, that's my social.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Appreciate you, yo.
No
Thank you
problem.
for
Y'all,
being
thank
here.
y'all for having me, man. Thank
Bless,
you.
bless. Another episode of the Smoke with
You
Joe
heard it
Thunder
here.
podcast. Elvis Freshleee
Yo.
in the building. DJ Cyn. Bgood Dispensaries. We're on 11th West Hamden Boulevard. Got those specials, all that exotics. Where are they at up north, Elvis?
114th and Cherokee, right across the highway from Boondocks.
Hit them up. We out. We're on all platforms. Check us out. You can see us everywhere. Later.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.